Welcome back. It's Sunday morning. I've been out for my Sunday stroll. It's days like today that you have that realization that things have changed. I went to the allotment shop because I wanted to buy some bags of compost. There was nobody there. And then I was walking around and I thought, it's at this point in the day I would call into my cousins for a cup of tea. But there is nobody to call in and see. So you catch yourself having these little moments of, oh yes, everything's the same, but everything's changed. Anyway, nothing we can do about it. So I've found myself, I hadn't planned to come to the homestead today. I was just having a little wander and I found somebody's dog. So I carried the dog back to where it had just come from. And then about 5 minutes later, we found the owner. He was doing some work in his garden and the dog had run out. So, good deed of the day, ticked off. The roof is looking glorious. So I thought, seeing as I'm here, I may as well set up the heater to try and dry the place out. I had one of these before in the London allotment and I lent it to somebody who was going camping and obviously never got it back, did I? So I'll put it up there. That seems a safe place. Alright, let's give it a moment to settle down and then we'll try again. Oh, this is a new one. What's this then? Pull out the ring and turn the knob. Something so easy, so difficult. Pull out the ring, turn in the control. Oh, pull out and control in. My last one, you just had to switch on. Right, I think that could be on. There is heat coming, so maybe it's lit, but I can't see it. Anyway, I'll stay here until that blows up. What did you do on a Sunday? Oh, I blew myself up in the shed. Ah, right, it's working now. Yeah, the last one I had, you just switched on. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Di's your cousin. There it is. Right, well I better get out now and I'm going to put it down to a low heat. And then I'm just going to leave it burn until the ends of time. Seems to me you lived your life like a gas stove in the wind. And when it's finished, I will open the door for a good 20 minutes before I go in there. But I might just go and sit in the summer house for half an hour just to keep an eye on things. Well, it's looking good now, I must say. What's the temperature? Oh, 8 degrees. I'm finding once it hits about 6, then you can actually start getting on with tasks. But shed, gate and arbour done. That's 3 things ticked off. Now is the summer house, and that is a big task. No plans to start the summer house today, I tell you. But that is where it is going, in that little space with a ceanothus on the right hand side. And I was thinking, on the left there where you can see the water tank, that's going to move and go somewhere else. Not sure where yet. But where the green bin is, you can see there's an opening. That bit I'm thinking of leaving it just as it is, because if in a year or two's time I ever end up with this side of the plot, because I would like all the way down to the stone hut there, then this would be my entrance and exit, because I think then it will, if I ever needed the greenhouse is then in the middle of the plot. So just a bit forward thinking, foreshadowing, just thinking about the future. Now I'm going to attempt to put the wind vane, the weather vane back up, because it blew down in the storm. So we'll try and get it up as level as we can. That seems okay. Right. Hey Siri, compass.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
So I need to work out where north is again in order for me to move it around. And according to old Siri, north is over there. There you go. It's quite soft material, this. Not as heavy and robust as I thought it would have been. But then it was, I think, only £10. So it pays your money, you take your choice. Oh, is this left knee? It is. Oh. So here we go. Now, I've got to make sure that is straight, because there was a bit of damage during that storm. Well, oh, that's bent. There we go. Right, we'll see if that spins around. If it doesn't, I'll change it. But this did say that it was straight, so it should. Thing is, it is so soft, a gust of wind would just bend it. So maybe this is something to knock on the head and improve in the future. There we go. Anyway, that's another task ticked off the old list. Now you can, if you want to, check in at any time of the day or night to see if it is spinning around by just going over to the link on the screen, and you'll be able to watch the live feed 24/7. I was going to show you a sign that I've had sent to me, but I can't find it. Must have left it in the house. Ouch. Right, we put that there for a future task because I need this table. Oh, there's juices flowing out of it. Now it looks like it's going to stay fine, and I need it to be dry. Right, I'll put it here. And I'll tell you for why. Right, I just want to work out bulbs, because I should start planting these very soon. But to be honest, I can't remember what I've got. All I know is that it's a lot. Not going to plant them all today, obviously. But I just want to see whether I've got any doubles, and some of them can go in the house garden. I think I was fairly good this year though. Even though it looks a lot, I don't think I doubled up. I think they're all variety. No, Mont Dragon. I did buy a few of them, I think. And that's alliums. Right, how am I going to do this now? Okay. Let us work this out. So we'll have narcissus, hyacinths, and tulips. Those are the first categories of the game. Narcissus. Just talk amongst yourselves. Tate-a-tate. Oh, that's a lovely one, tate-a-tate. Nice follies. Tulips from Amsterdam. Oh, there's a lot more tulips than I thought, to be honest. A lot more. A lot more indeed. Right, and these are narcissus, and that is purple sensation. Now the next thing I want to do is try and work out. The thing is, they say put the tall ones at the back. I'm inclined to just throw them in, because I planted my witch hazel the other day, and some people might say you've planted that in the wrong place because it'll become a tree in time. But I don't want to see the whole garden in the one go. For me, a garden makes you want to get up and explore it and see what's around that tree. So if you just sat somewhere you can see the whole thing, then you can see it in 5 seconds and the game is over. So I'm not inclined to be bothered about height. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Just going to throw them in and see what happens. Now, some flowers were going to go up there, but the pond is going there in time. So I don't want to dig, then have to take them out again in a few months' time. So I might try. Oh, there's that bed here, isn't there? That bed's there. Let's just see what the mood takes me. Right, let's crack on. So like I said, there's going to be no rhyme, no reason about where these are going. Now usually I agree with you. They should have been planted months ago, but they weren't. And in the past, well, in London anyway, I planted as late as January, the end of January, and they still came up. So it's February now, so it's a taking a chance moment. But it's better to throw them in rather than just forget about them. Eaton Song. This one is. El Nino tulip. Yellow, pink and orange. Now that's a combination, isn't it? Oh. See, they're keen to get in. Oh, the temperature is chilly. It's getting into my bones now. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm just going to do 5. Just get in that cold. And I'll keep the rest for the house garden. Right. Let's head home and warm up. Oh, it is getting chilly. Oh. I didn't realise how late it was getting. Right, that can go in there. Where are the ones that are half? I'll have to take them home. So we'll take those 3 home there. And then what I'll do, I'll put the ones that need to go in next in the bag. Oh, it's getting chilly to the bone. Right, let's pop these in the shed. The table can stay where it is. Oh, I just jump in the bath now when I get in with a cup of tea. Hopefully tomorrow will be sunny and I can finish off doing these. Even the water's starting to look cold. Right, let's head home and warm up. There is hardly a cloud in the sky, so I think tonight is going to be frosty. Oh, I'm sure I'm not the only one that does this. You get to the end of the day and everything just gets thrown in. Right, that's coming home with me. Right, just close up the estate. Oh, I certainly, once that chill comes, it gets straight to the core. Right, last thing to do, close up the estate and head home. Another productive day. As I stand here and just admire the garden, I just looked up to the mountainside there, and you can just about make out that there is a bit of green coming on the trees. So spring is not that far away. I've been indoors all day waiting for the gas man to turn up to check the appliances. This is part of their, I don't know, 5-year check or something. Because they look a bit old and I don't know whether I need to replace them. And typical, he hasn't turned up. So I sort of feel as if I've wasted a day in the house. I had a conversation today with somebody from the old allotment site. We had a good old 3-hour chinwag, talking about the old days and about what is being sown in the garden. And he's the king of celeriac, so I said to him, when are you putting your celeriac seeds in? And he said this year he's not doing it. Last year he had great success with celeriac plug plants. So after our phone call, I've bought some plug plants, and they'll turn up when they're ready to go in round about May time. But while we were having a chat, asparagus came up on the topic, and I said I do love a bit of asparagus, even though they make your pee smell a bit. So I looked online and I can get one of these seasonal packs of 20 crowns, 5 crowns each, of a early, mid crop, mid to late crop, and then a late crop. So I've bought some of them. So they're 5 crowns each. So I've got 20 crowns coming, probably next month. So I'm thinking, let's try and think ahead. Where will they go in the garden? Now, I've never grown asparagus before, but I know they grow quite tall. So my thinking is, I could put 10 on this side and 10 on the other side of the gate. So they can create, 5 there, 5 there, and 5 there, and 5 further down. And I'm thinking they can sort of create a living hedge, because even when you get asparagus at the end of the season, as far as I'm aware from the videos I've seen of Charles Dowding, I was just about to say Charles Darwin then, Charles Dowding, you can keep them there all winter and then cut them down just before the new crop comes the year after. So that's what I'm thinking. Well, it's not what I'm thinking, it's what I'm doing. So we'll have a hedgerow of asparagus on each side. Other than that, this is the first visit I've had down today. I wanted to go out for a walk. It was such a nice morning and typical I had to stay in. And tomorrow it looks like the same again. It looks like it's going to be sunny weather, but I'm going to have to stay in and wait to see if this gasman's coming. Little report on the weather vane. If you look, the weather vane is pointing to the north. I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but the moon is already out. Half moon. So I've come down because I wanted to change the gas canister just to continue dry. I don't know whether it's worth me getting a Calagas bottle. You know these ones you used to have in school? And just get one of them and put that in there to dry it out. Oh, also as well, a few people are concerned that the rain will suddenly go horizontal and slightly on a 45-degree angle, and that the rain will sort of go up under there. Now, I have ordered, and they're not due to arrive till the end of the week, I've ordered these pieces of foam, but unfortunately they didn't turn up when I needed them. So I'm going to have to slightly loosen the screws. This is why screws are better than nails. Lightly loosen the screws so I can put them in. So don't fret. And also, if you remember, I also bought all the downpipe. So that can go up as well. And the reason why I didn't paint this side was because this was going to be part of the greenhouse. Then it was going to be part of a larger shed. Because my problem with this side is it gets in the shade. I was watching on the 24/7 live stream this morning. This part is in shade during the winter, at least, all day. So that's why I thought about putting a shed here. Now I'm thinking about putting my fruit there. But again, the problem with that is that they won't get no sun for the entire winter. But I think that will be something I will have to play by ear as time goes on. But yes, best laid plans have all been scuppered because of the gasman. So, feels a rather short video today, but this is life. I'm filming my life. I'm not doing things just for the sake of a video. This is Sean's journal, and today not a lot's happened. So I will bid you farewell, and I'll see you either on the live stream. And a little clue, if you do watch the live stream, if the gate is open, then I am somewhere on site and will appear at any moment, like Mr. Ben and the shopkeeper. If the gate is closed, then I'm not here. But it's nice to watch. I have found myself watching it quite a bit today, just listening to the birds, the sound of the water, and even the owl. The owl is hooting round about 6 p.m. in the night at the moment. So there's still lots to watch even if I'm not here. But anyway, let's hope this gasman will turn up tomorrow and I can get down and complete another task. Whatever it is. It does feel like this is all I'm doing at the moment, but I'm very much aware that February is really the last month to get your arse into gear, because once March comes, it's all about sowing seeds, preparing the land. So it's getting a bit busy. So I will be out for a walk or out on the bike very soon. So bear with me if that's what you've come here for. Right, I'm going to have to head home now because, like I said, it's getting very chilly tonight. -4 is the forecast, so I will be warm indoors and warming up my chestnuts. Right, I'll see you in a few days. So from me until then, bye for now.